Okay, welcome back everyone. This is Robert from Custodian File. Appreciate all your past support. I'll do my best to answer your questions, show you the newest UFO Dragon video out there. Okay, what we're looking at here, today is March 25. This is from March 13. What we have here is the Edison Chopper, the DWP, Department of Water and Power, Edison. He had his GPS on, so I saw him coming in. I was able to get my camera out there. There's the hot zone. I knew as soon as you fly over the hot zone is the jetty rocks. Look at this thing. Look how fast it is. So it's on the bottom on the right. It comes off the ground, goes straight up, makes an emergency left turn. Look at that. Unbelievable. And this is slow motion. 12%. Look at this, the enormous speed this thing is traveling. Look at the timeline. Look at the timeline. All that in the window of second 48. Okay, this is real time. Of course, you don't see it. You're like, what are you talking about? I know. I shouldn't even be showing you in real time because we're just wasting our time because we can't see them. But anyway, here we go again. There's the timeline, 0.48. Okay, second 48 in the window of 48. Look at that. Look at the helicopter. You know the helicopter's 40 feet. Look at that. Unimaginable. So even at 12%, we're barely seeing the things, but it's very typical. Those are the jetty rocks. That's what the Pentagon, that's what they circle. They circle the jetty rocks. There's something in those waters right there. That's where the 3 research vessels, when they come out here, they park in front of the jetty rocks, including the USS Gabriella Gifford, including the Decisive, who dropped off a mini submarine and put it underwater. It was underwater for one hour, circling the jetty rocks. It's just, go figure. Go figure. Why? Maybe they're using the jetty rocks as a source of kinetic energy for electricity. That's got to be the most logical answer, which would mean wherever there are jetty rocks anywhere in the world, if you were to record them, you might record a dragon, not at least theoretical. So this is textbook, very predictable. Nobody can predict when a bird or a bug will fly by. Obviously nobody. But you can predict when a dragon will fly by. That's why I have the camera on. You see him turning to the left? He's right over the jetty rocks. And supposedly he's just making a routine, and I'm sure it is just a routine flyby because he likes to look at all the power stations with his infrared camera and see if there's anything going to go critical, or if there's anything super hot. They can fix it before things go bad. But nevertheless, they come in, they get tagged. Very predictable, and it makes great video. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I think there was a second dragon in there too. That's the only way. I often see second dragons after you find the first one. It's kind of hard to see everything at once. But yeah, look at this. I think there was a dragon previous to this zigzag dragon. I stopped counting. I'm getting dragon videos from all over the world. I just stopped counting. I can't analyze every single file anymore. There's just too many coming in. Pasadena, California, East LA, Florida, Texas. I mean, it's just Brazil, Europe. It's the same phenomenons happening everywhere. All right, let's go to the next. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, custodianfile@gmail. Let's go to the next. Super. I think I showed you this drone before. Gas company below me in the wetlands. This is just doing a survey from all the rain. The mountain is kind of slipping, so that's legitimate. So there's nobody really spying on anyone for the most part. But nevertheless, look, you fly an Earth drone, like I said, over 150 feet, you're going to get tagged. These UFO Dragons are baitable. You can bait them. Earth balloons, kites, parasails, drones. So that's what's happening here. Look at this. I've had this over and over. Whenever somebody in the neighborhood flies a drone, I record it. Actually, every time I record it, they've all gotten tagged. You can do this. Fly your drone, have somebody record it. Landscape, you don't have to zoom in too close. You need a lot of sky. Like I said, extremely predictable. Just over and over. Birds and bugs are not predictable. Kind of fascinating, huh? Can you believe this is happening? That's about, remember, again, they're like 1 inch, close to velocity zero, and then they have the ability to expand, with a corona silhouette of about 10 inches. 2,000 miles an hour, and they trigger the X and K band 8% of the time. And they actually, if you're recording behind a glass door, 8% of the time you'll pick up an audio, like a click, like a pencil, just the tap of a pencil. And that's been also repeatable. Remember the wormhole, Blue Angels, Palmdale, 2017, that wormhole? When it opened and the Dragons came out and the ship, the UFO came out like a 30-foot ship, if you listen carefully, you'll hear a click because the camera was inside the cockpit, which is a sound chamber. So they do make these sounds, and they're recordable, and it's repeatable. So this is kind of exciting. We all get to figure this out together. We really do. I'd like to put together a Discord. I'm so busy with everything. I don't have room for one more carrot on my plate, honest to God. So if you have any Discord experts out there, help me out. All right, let's go to the next. Hey, check this out real quick here. We've got the 3 active activities. We have the N121 doing grid search, grid patterns over Santa Monica, LA. Who knows what that's about? Air quality? I have no clue, but most likely 3D LiDAR, they're looking for these dragons. And then at the same time, look what flies by. We have the Coast Guard and we have the Recon 29. That's the Black Hawk. So they're all in the area. It's kind of interesting. The Black Hawk goes by the name of Recon. I'm not really sure if I've seen that before. I've actually seen a few Black Hawks named Dragon flying over Texas, because I'm always checking the airspace in the country. It's like, where else is this happening? Is it just Marina Del Rey? Is this phenomenon happening in other parts of the country? And so far, it's only Marina Del Rey. So that really leaves a big question. There are dragons all over the world. Why is the Pentagon focusing on Marina Del Rey? That's the question here. We got to try to figure out. Obviously, they're here because something's here. Pretty basic. All right, let's go to the next. Super. Okay, I'm just watching videos at random. Like I said, these UFO dragons, they love to fly with our jets, air show jets, Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, F-22s, doesn't matter. So whenever you just see random videos like that, look for dragons. Just look for dragons. The majority of the time they will fly by, and that's what this is. So I didn't bother to copy the file and make a short video and even interpolate it. I can't do that anymore. I'm flooded. I'm flooded with data. So I'll just do a screenshot. There's the IP. There's the timeline. Check it out. They're all over the skies. Very predictable. Just over 90% predictable, sometimes even higher. Just wanted to throw that out at you. All right, let's go to the next here. Got a lot to show you. Super. Okay, from Brown Dwarf here. Awesome. Look at this. You are hitting it out of the park. He's over there in East Los Angeles on Olympic Boulevard. He's under the flight path. It's under the flight path to LAX. These planes are coming in. Look at this. So he's got 100 airplanes. Look at this. Watch this one. It goes behind the plane. He's got 100 planes a day. He doesn't know where to point his camera. He's recording these things all over. You just turn it on, you wait. I do this too from my balcony. Airliners are easy. I can get 40, 50 airliner videos a day. Just that, not even focusing on helicopters. But they're fun. They're fun. Probably the only thing about this is it's really addicting here. Once you get one dragon, you want another one. So here's a contrast, and boom, it disappears, comes behind the plane. There you go. Some of you are like saying, well, yeah, it's got to be behind the plane. I get that. I mean, we can't dictate to these dragons, fly behind the plane. But probability, if you look at this one, here comes the Army. Now the Black Hawks, look at this, so predictable. These choppers, again, very small, these UAPs. And that's to be expected. If you go 1,000 years, 2,000, 5,000 years, is nothing. Look at this, another one. Here's the timeline, here's the IPs. If you go 2,000 years in the future, Obviously, we're still going to have drones. They're going to be smaller, faster, quieter, more stealthier, etc. So this is what the future looks like. Somebody's figured it out. Did a human being figure this out here? I really don't care the origin. If somebody did, I just shake my head if we're that smart. But nevertheless, because over and over, look, I could show you hundreds of these things of our airliners getting tagged, helicopters. I slowed this down to 3%. Again, thank you to Brown Dwarf here for taking the time and posting this. He's just a regular guy standing on a corner. Obviously, I don't know if it's luck or if they're flying on purpose, but we've got choppers. He's got Black Hawks and Apaches. He's got the police. All of a sudden now, his corner is very popular. I mean, in my opinion, he's on someone's radar. It's nothing that he did. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff flying around where he's at. So here's all the videos. Again, I can't make files and videos out of all of them, but there's the IP. Please check out his channel. He's putting in the work. He's doing it for us. We got to show him some love here. This is just phenomenal. And of course, I love this one here. Behind the airliner. What do you say? What can you do? What do you say? It is what it is. It's it'd be nice if we take it to the next level, get a radar detector. But in the meantime, just check out his videos. This is what's going on. Share this information. There are tiny, if you're new to the channel, there are tiny UFOs flying around. Highly looks like we're being surveilled, and they're reconning everything in our sky. And at this point, there's nothing we could do about it. It's just very predictable. They're not birds, they're not bugs. Look at the speed. Look at the rotor blade turning. Does it give you a clue? Look, you can count consistently, these things fly by basically with the rotation, one rotation, maybe two rotation. And I get that. I mean, some of you viewers bring up good points. Well, if it's a bug, if it's really close to the lens, it's going to appear to be going faster. I know, but that's really, it almost sounds like an alibi at this point, because again, these are so predictable. Nobody can predict a bird or bug. You can't do it. Try to go outside and record a bug. Almost zero probability. A bird, you've got a 10% chance. Try to record a bug with a helicopter. Can't be done. It can't be done. So please feel free to reach out, comment, subscribe, custodian file. Super. Until the next video, thank you very much for watching. I'll get you some more videos soon. Bye-bye.